morning, guitar. Today we are picking up with where we left off, talking about exercises 1 through 6. No real notes yet, just talking about rhythms. And what we learned was how to do this technique called Apoyando, which meant rest stroke. And that means when you strike through the string using the knuckle, and then the next string catches that finger. Today, and we did that, by the way, using índice and media. So we did it doing just I and just M. Today we're going to introduce a new technique, and we're going to call that Picado. And what Picado means in guitar to do is to alternate. So instead of doing I alone and then M alone, what we're actually going to do is alternate like walking, I and then M all the way throughout. So an exercise like exercise 1 might sound like this. 1, 2, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, then M, 2, 3, 4, then I, 2, 3, 4, then M, 2, 3, 4. So it's like a walking motion of the fingers. I'm going to move this up here. So we're going to do that for all 6 of these exercises to really get down the good technique of Apoyando Picado. So everywhere, first I'm just going to delete that second line, and it's every other finger. I, and then M. I, and then M. I, and then M. Yeah, that should be a little bit like that. Cool. And so now we can kind of see how that played out. Great. So now we'll do half notes alternating I and then M in exercise 2. 1, 2, exercise 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And now the same situation with exercise 3. We're going to go I and M all the way throughout. So now on quarter notes. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You may have heard that actually one note didn't sound like I struck it completely. My finger did get caught, so that just goes to show the amount of strength you really need to put into a note to be able to fully hear it. So now exercises 4 through 6, these rhythms aren't new anymore, so we don't have to dwell too much on these. It's just about technique right now. Exercise 4, we're alternating whole notes and half notes, but the concept remains the same. This one should be M, I, and then M, I, and then M, always alternating. So here's exercise 4. 1, 2, here it is. 2, 3, 4. Now M. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so what we see there is it doesn't matter that the measure begins with finger M. What matters is that we continue alternating all the way through. Okay. So, same concept here. I, and then M, and then I, and then it's the same rhythm, but now the technique is different. M, and then I, and then M. Now we get to start the measure with I again. I, M, I, but now we start with M. M, I, M. So let's play through exercise 5. 2, here it is. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have the same concept now with exercise 6. Always alternating índice, media. We are always doing apoyando, and now we are doing picado. So if you forgot what these words mean, I stands for índice, índice means index, M stands for media, media is the middle finger. Apoyando is the rest stroke. That's where we strike through the string and have the next one catch us. Picado is the alternating of the fingers, the technique that we're practicing today. 2, exercise 6. All right, so those are our 6 exercises. Feel free at any point to go back through this video and play along with all of those.